Welcome back, YouTube. Today we are doing absolutely nothing with the small block, and that is because we're still waiting for parts. So that being said, today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we are going to be high schooling my pickup truck. I didn't have this truck in high school. I did some stupid high school mods to it, and the main one, the one that we're going to be fixing today, is this axle dump. As you can see, that's how it sits right now. So I got some 45 elbows. We're gonna get some shit welded up. I got some rod. We're gonna try and make some hangers and get this exhaust back to how it should be. So that being said, get this put back up here. We're just gonna weld this straight on, and then I got an exhaust tip that'll go right here, and it'll go straight right here to the end of the bedside. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's just pretty simple. Doing a little bit of welding, a little bit of fabrication work. I will be showing you guys why you shouldn't axle dump your Cummins. Let's do it. All right, guys, and before we get into anything else, make sure you disconnect your batteries before you start welding on your pickup. You wouldn't want nothing bad to happen while that's going on. So before we start getting the exhaust welded and fabbed up, John is over there cleaning up my exhaust tip while I am going to start cleaning up the surface that we have to weld on up there where I previously cut the exhaust off. So, all right, so come over here, the door open a little bit. I went ahead and I bought 2 long steel rods. These are going to be our exhaust hanger. So inside this lovely bag are 2 washers. And those 2 washers will slip over the end of the rod, and I'll weld it on so that way it stays inside the hanger location. So come under the truck real quick and hop on our creeper. Get under here. You can see we have 1 hanger location right there, and then I believe there should be another one somewhere, but I almost want to say there isn't. So we're gonna build 1 hanger. It's gonna come off like right here, and go in, or it might come off of here and go in from the other side. I haven't really decided yet. Probably consult John for that. But we do got to get this thing hung up because that's super annoying if it's just going to bang around everywhere. I don't want that hitting my bedside or nothing. So we will get that taken care of right after we start cleaning up these pieces, getting ready for some welding. Let's do it. Before we can start welding on everything, we got to clean up all the surfaces that we're going to be welding on, and also clean up a little spot where we can put a ground so that way we can actually weld. So got ourselves 90-degree angle grinder, and we will do that right now. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so before we start welding, I figure we mock this back up real quick. That way we know what we're doing. We don't, but it's chill. All right, so first elbow, slip on like so. In such fashion. The other one. And then slip that one over as well. And that should be there. Thank you, John. Got the tip straight from Amazon. That will go. When it goes over, to go just like that. So that looks pretty decent. What do you think? Looks good. Yeah. Well, start laying some wire on this John.
I would take that up a little bit. Oh, ooh. Okay. No, not that way. No, whatever. It's good. You want to tack it in place? We'll tack it in place and put the tip back on and see if it's good.
See if it's where I want it. Now we're gonna go ahead and lay 1 tack weld down on it, and just kind of make sure that we like where it's sitting. And then after that, weld it all up, make some custom hangers, and we'll be on our jolly way. Let's get to it. Wow, there's not a lot of room under here. It's almost like you're not supposed to do this. Alrighty, so after a little more equipment preparation, we are ready to start welding. So we've got our contact tip and nozzle cleaned up, and now we can just get this thing tacked on. So let's do that. Okay, there's one.
Is it tack good?
It is now. Alright, so what do we think? I think
Throw another tack on that other pipe. Actually, and you need to twist it, the second pipe up a little bit, because you're, no, not that much. A little farther down. Right there. Okay. Throw 1 tack on that, and then we'll put the tip on. Get back to work.
Get back to work. We like the placement of our pipes here, so I'll get started just getting them welded up. So let's do it. All right, so we just got done welding all this pipe up. It looks all right. So now we can start figuring out how we want the hanger to sit, and let's do that right about now. I run an honest YouTube channel, so I'll show you guys my welds. They're all right. Just a little bit of trigger welding straight from Tom's Refurb, you know the deal. Yes, sir, not too bad. All right, so. Thank you. We're gonna get this hanger engineered how we kind of want it here. So I bent our piece of stock steel through there. Okay, just like that. Then we'll go ahead and get it cut to where we want it. So kind of have to just guesstimate it here, but let's see. Actually, it'll probably be better to go in.
How's that?
Pretty good.
You want it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of.
Or do you want it a little harder?
I'll mark it where I cut it. Can you slide me that marker? Technical difficulties. We're never prepared. All right, we got ourselves our little hanger majig set up here. Go ahead and just mark this piece right where we want it. Go ahead and mark it up here as well, where I'll weld the washer, and that's where I'll cut it off. So, okay, now that we've got our hanger semi figured out, go ahead and tack it on. That way, we can figure out what we need to do next with that washer setup I got going on. So let's do that. Okay. Tacked it on there. Do one more. Okay. Now that's tucked on there. We'll go ahead and, oh yeah, just weld it up real quick, I think. Well, it's tacked on there. There we go. That'll do it. That'll go in there. Okay, now we can just weld our hanger. Just like so. Okay, swing around to the other side. Block you guys with my back here. Okay, so tack there. Well, this little inside bit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a custom hanger. That is going to be a crappy weld on the other side. Not a problem. That's your holder. Make sure this is going to stay here. Oh yeah. That thing's nice and tight. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you complete Cummins exhaust. That wasn't that bad, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but looks pretty decent. Got our little hanger mocked here. Little washer trick, works pretty good. Welded, 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 good to go. Now, the real test is if it'll stay at this spot whenever we pull this block out, which it should. Let's do that. Way better. Very nice. Looks clean under there. Eventually I'll get an elbow and run it out the side like this cool guy over here, big elbow guy on the 6'5". So we'll get an elbow on this thing at some point, but for right now that'll be good. So all right, everybody, well, a little short video for you guys today because, like I said, small block, no parts. So that being said, thanks for watching. Don't axle dump your truck because it sounds way too obnoxious. And hope you guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.